Welcome to Comedy Bites, which is an awesome new comedy and food show where me, Davian Velez, who's been a comedian for over 20 years, I've also worked in over 20 different restaurants. And a lot of people in America think you can only see comedians in movies, TV shows, big arenas. But little do you know, we perform and produce shows in comedy clubs and restaurants with great food all across this great nation. So join me and my comedy sister from the Bronx, CANNISTRACI, and other guest comedians as we take you on the road across the country so you can see what it's like to be a comic here on Comedy Bites.
Baby.
Our first stop is me and Tara's hometown of New York City, the greatest city in the world, home to the New York Yankees, iconic buildings like the Empire State Building, and so much more. We head to the Upper West Side of Manhattan, which is known for great comedy and great food, but only one has the best of both worlds. Playa Betty's, known for its California cuisine and ambiance, it is also known for the hottest new comedy club in New York City. Right below it, it's called Westside Comedy Club.
So once you come inside, let's check it out. I'm a comic, so you know I go in through the stage door because we special. I'm VIP. But come inside and check out this club. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
God.
Comedy Bites, this is Gina.
Hi, everybody.
Gina Savage. She's a
Hi.
little abusive, but she's also the best manager in New York. She's been booking me for years. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good, I'm good.
Well, I came to Comedy Bites. We wanted to check out Westside Comedy Club and see how everything's going on.
It's going great, so come on in, check
Come on,
it out.
what?
Let's go.
I think I need a tissue.
I'll get it.
All right, Comedy Bites, we're inside the amazing Westside Comedy Club. Again, here with the amazing Gina Savage, Gina Savage.
Hi, everybody.
And we're actually on the stage. This club, Westside Comedy Club, is amazing. This is my favorite stage to be on. You know, it's the most fun one in New York. You know, and when did you open this? It hasn't been that long.
So we've been open a year. October 5th made our first year on the Upper West Side. Yes, very happy about that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Were you here since day one?
Since before day one, since the pre-dawn of man. That's how long, but all the pre-planning, tables and chairs to glassware to staff, all that I was here for. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what you've been an amazing manager. How long have you been in comedy as a manager?
I wish I was going to say something less than the amount of time. I've been over like about 20 years.
So you've been doing this since you were 7 years old?
Yes.
Wow, yes. Since you were 7 years old, she's been a manager in the comedy game. And you've been booking me for almost that many years.
At least.
This is all just for men, Comedy Bites. I got my hair. I'm 90% white hair.
Yeah, here too. No.
And I love performing here, but I know you've had tons of famous comics here. Like, what other guys who've been here?
You know, so we've had a lot of success our first year. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld's been in 3 times. We've had, and George Wallace, of course, because they're best buds.
I love him.
He's been in. We've had Bill Burr, who is a friend and who loves the club, and so we're very happy. Tracy Morgan has been in a couple times. Judy Gold's a local favorite.
She's awesome.
Just been in I'm Dying Up Here, and I love her in that. She's great.
Oh, she's amazing. Where's this kitchen, and where do you get this California theme from?
Oh, this kitchen, you say? Well, this kitchen is part of this entire complex, also under the umbrella of Playa Betty's, which is our parent restaurant, and the club is underneath it. So I'm going to take you upstairs.
Nice. So you got the restaurant upstairs, so everybody from down here at the Comedy Club can get the amazing food upstairs at the restaurant Playa Betty's.
They can get it at Playa Betty's, or they can get it down here at Westside Comedy Club.
You can't beat that. Everybody, let's go upstairs and check out this amazing restaurant that is right above this awesome Comedy Club.
And isn't Tara up there with the guys?
Yes, yeah, Tara's waiting for us upstairs right now with Jason Andors and also Mark DeMeo. We're going to go meet them upstairs. I know they're up there having a couple drinks, getting ready for the food. We're going to go try the food right now. Follow us upstairs, Amanda. Let's go check out Playa Betty.
Hi everybody, Tara CANNISTRACI here, your co-host of Comedy Bites. Right now, we are at Playa Betty's down in New York City. To my right, I have Mark DeMeo, the hilarious Mark DeMeo, who's already drinking his drink before I describe it.
Put a drink in front of me,
I
I'm
know.
gonna drink it.
Typical cop. And then right here to my left, we have Jason Andors. Hi guys.
How you doing?
We're good. Jason has a very masculine drink in front of him right now.
Yeah, but it looks
He's
good.
gonna taste, that's the frozen Paloma.
Okay.
Go for it.
Want me to
And
go
we'll
first?
toast you.
Thank you.
You're having the Playa rum punch, and I'm having the Betty's margarita. Let's go.
Love
Cheers,
rum punch.
I'm about that life. Yeah. What do you think, Jason?
It's not jelly beans,
No.
but I don't
He
share
doesn't
drinks. Are
share
you kidding me?
drinks. Sure,
We were just talking about this. Like, if I'm gonna catch herpes,
me
it's
just
gonna
stick
be
my
from
finger-
sex, not a drink.
Okay, let me use my straw then.
You use your straw. Good God.
Can I taste yours?
You can taste mine. I
He's
already-
not even gonna drink it.
I
What a
already-
waste.
God.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff.
I'm not a drinker. Like, I rarely drink, but this is
Yeah,
good.
we
Like,
get it. We get it, dude. You don't drink. We get it.
I
went to-
I
Shanti
drink. I
Machi
keep
wasn't
trying to take a
there.
sip of your drink, but you won't let me have it.
I went to bartending school back in the day.
I believe that.
Listen, I couldn't make a beer, but the thing is,
I went to alcoholic school.
I know. Mark's
I
a
was
drinker.
14 years old.
I've known Mark a while.
I graduated at 14 and a half.
Top of his class. Top of his class. I'm drinking the Betty's margarita, which is like a classic margarita, because I'm a classic girl from the Bronx.
Yeah.
There you go.
You do. You drink a lot still.
Yeah.
But at least the good news is
He's proud.
he wasn't
Drink and I do
he
drugs.
didn't have a right and drugs, but
Yeah.
the good news is you weren't like you didn't have a job where that mattered. Like, he was just a
23
police
years.
officer.
23 years. I was sober.
He just carried a gun, you know?
Yeah, he had a
23
gun.
years I was sober. 23 years.
So
That
wait,
was
what was
before
it
he became
like?
a cop.
So
Yes,
after wait,
yeah.
so now you become a cop, you can't do
Nothing.
anything.
Nothing.
What do you do once you retire?
Everything.
Everything, just like coke.
And then
and
if you got it and you want to give it to me, I'll try it.
I think the only thing harder than finding a good date is finding a good parking spot. Right? But the two are exactly the same. But you find a really good one, and you're like, wait, if I found this one, maybe I can get a better one. Right? You look around, you don't, and you go back and the first one's taken. Dates and parking spots, right? Sometimes we find one just good enough for overnight, right? In the morning, you gotta move it.
Gotta go.
That shit always looked better the night before, right? Sometimes we get desperate. I know I do, right? Sometimes you get that. You take the handicap one. Right? No, like you try and convince yourself nothing bad's gonna happen, right? I'm not staying long. But you're worried the whole time you're in it. Fuck that. I tell all my single friends, stay single and take Uber. Just. Where is that fat bastard Davian?
It's
I'm getting buzzed.
We're the new Gordo y Flaca. I'm starving. Oh, never mind.
Hey, what's up, Tara?
finally.
Yeah, I'm finally here. You guys know Gina. You know Martha Mayo, Tara Cannistracci, Jason Andors.
Eileen Over. Hi, Mama. Gina Savage,
What's up, dude?
manager
What's
here
up?
at Westside Comedy Club.
What's up, son?
Oh, chilling, dude.
So we already tasted a few cocktails.
See, you had a couple
That was
cocktails.
definitely Mark's first,
I could definitely tell that. It was definitely his first drink.
Continuity.
but we built up our appetite for a great show.
That's what this show is all about. It's about amazing
Comedy
food. You know, this
You
kind of
promised
stuff.
us food.
That's exactly.
Where's
We're
the
comics.
food?
We want food.
Gonna bring you food.
These are not your regular
What?
chicken fingers.
So
No.
this is the Hang 10 burrito. It happens to be personally my favorite because I also like the hashtag Hang With Us at Westside Comedy Club. But the Hang 10 burrito, it's a San Diego style burrito, first of all. It's got skirt steak, sour cream, it's got jack cheese, and it is delicious. And you have to have it. You have to hang with us. Give it a taste, you guys.
And you guys are all great friends, but you know, Mark, you talk about being a detective. You know, I've always wanted to know what was the best, job you ever had.
The coolest place I ever worked was the Warrant Squad. When you work in the Warrant Squad, your job is to hunt down people.
Women can do that shit easy.
Yeah. You just locate us on the phone.
Now here's the problem.
Yeah.
You got to get into apartments in the projects. And people that live in the projects, they never answer their door. They especially don't answer their door for cops because cops always knock on the door like cops. Like right or wrong, every cop. And I used to look at the guys I worked with, I'm like, why are you knocking? You're never gonna get in. People that live in the projects, they know the way cops knock on the door. I got into every single apartment I ever tried to get into because I knew how to knock on the door.
Let's hear it.
This is the way I used to knock on the door to get into apartments in the projects.
Great dancing king, Jason Andrews. Great dancing king.
And
It always
every time?
Every time. It never not worked. I worked in a detective squad in Harlem for 5 years. You know how many homicides I had a chance to investigate in those 5 years? 0, not a 1. I had the worst luck ever. Just happened to be a detective during the biggest drop in homicide history. No, man, I'm serious. You know that I'm the Mayor Giuliani and Mayor Bloomberg? We went from like close to 3,000 homicides a year to less than 300. I caught some shootings, some cases where people got shot, investigated some stabbings. But these people would never die, man. No, I'm serious, man. I had the worst luck ever. I got a kid who got shot 8 times once and lived. You know how annoying that is? When all you want to do is investigate homicides? You should have seen the crime scene, man. It was scary. There was like blood spattered all over the walls. There's shell casings rimmed the floor. I was so sure this kid was DOA. I got cocky, I'll be honest with you. I called home from the crime scene. Should have did that. I was like, hey, honey, how am I going to make it? I caught a homicide. Everybody in my house is going nuts. Daddy caught a homicide! I fly to the hospital, lights and sirens, just to get my victim's last statement. And the surgeon who worked on him, he's having a cigarette outside the tree. I was like this, real cool. Detective, 8 times, relax. He's gonna make it. I was like, what? It was like I patched him up. I was like, this. No, it's just because I kind of sort of, it was my first one, and then I called, there's nothing you can do, Doc?
Now it's time to feed Jason.
Yes. We got our third Dish Comedy Bites.
It's my favorite comedy owner slash waitress slash
everything.
slash everything.
It's called the Dharma Bowl. We often be sort of zen about our food, right? The Dharma Bowl is a healthy alternative, which you don't see in a comedy club. You see at Playa Betty's, but you also see at Westside Comedy Club. So what you have here is brown rice, black beans, spinach, zucchini. It also has sweet potato, grilled salmon, and a citrus mojo sauce dressing put on there. And it is delicious and healthy. And you're not getting as much.
Cooked it perfectly. They cooked it perfectly. Yep.
You know what that salmon is going to
Yeah.
I think it had to swim upstream.
Probably 14 minutes of stuff again. I could care less about your TV show right now.
This place the best is if you want to come out, you want to see a good comedy show, just face it. You're eating chips and salsa and old hot dogs or pretzels, chicken fingers. You're not eating like salmon with brown rice.
Exactly. Quality food, and then you got the best comedy clubs in New York right downstairs.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
We go out of our way for pretty women. A pretty girl could be across the street and drop a gum wrapper. We'll walk all the way across the street through traffic, risk our life to pick up that gum wrapper for you guys. But for ugly women, we won't do a thing. And ugly women can drop a baby. We'll be like, get this the hell out of my face! Littering babies on my clean streets. Right on top of this beautiful lady's gum wrapper, too. What the hell are you crying at? I'm sorry. There's still a little baby on your gum wrapper, my bad. I was dating a white girl this year with a black ass. Not as good as it sounds. It was still flat. It was just the color black. Really bugged me out. She had a big ass. I want to meet her mom. I want to see where she got that ass from. Finally, I met her mom. No ass. Totally flat. Looked like she ironed her pants while they were on. Flat. Now I'm confused. Like, where did she get this ass from? I couldn't figure it out until her dad came prancing in the room with his bubblicious beach ball ass. She had the same fat ass as her father. This ruined my sex life. My girlfriend has her father's ass. That's all I could think about. I was spanking her. I was like, who's your dad?